After showcasing some incredible mods over my last few videos, I've really grown to respect these well done fan creations, and love how they affect what you'd expect from the usual gameplay. One of my favorites so far to look at is Super Mario Odyssey, as there are some absolutely insane ones that people have come up with, where today, I specifically want to look at 25 of the funniest. Here you'll see some crazy skins, insane physics changes, and some hilarious controller modifications that will definitely make you want to try them out for yourself. Oh yeah, before I get started, my name is Copycat, and if you haven't yet, then please subscribe to my channel, hitting that bell button to stay notified when I upload new videos. To start things off, I want to look at one mod that covers each and every kingdom with lava, meaning that it's extremely easy to get burnt and die. You really need to be precise with your platforming and movements if you want to complete the game in this state, as there are certain times you'll come across incredibly tough jumps. Another mod that affects something in the game's kingdoms is the one that adds moon physics to each of them, making Mario jump higher and slower. This is incredibly fun to mess around with and changes everything about the game, as you can reach many places that you were never meant to before. One of my absolute favorite mods allows you to infinitely cap dive, which is a crazy change as the game only usually lets you do it once in a sequence. The implications of an addition like this is very significant, as you can jump a lot farther and higher, once again, allowing you to reach new places. Probably the most annoying mod you'll see in this video is the one that causes your controller to always be vibrating. This really doesn't change that much of your regular gameplay, but definitely will drain your battery, so be prepared to charge it. Another mod that affects your controller is one that randomizes your button inputs every time you collect a moon, making your playthrough extremely difficult. Literally every button input but the home and screen capture buttons are fair game, meaning that there could be some pretty crazy combinations you'll need to figure out. One really cool skin mod allows you to wear a costume of Geno, who, if you didn't know, was one of Mario's party members in the Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars entry. The details on this one are fantastic, capturing every aspect of that character, including its doll-like features, but oddly still in the Mario form. Another skin mod that's a bit strange gives Mario a GoKart from his racing series, making it look like you're driving around each kingdom. This one oddly works well, I mean as long as you're not interacting with anything, or paying too close attention during the cutscenes, but otherwise it's all good. Probably the most useful mod I've ever seen in Super Mario Odyssey is one that allows you to restore Mario to a fixed position, meaning you can practice your tough trick jumps much easier. Honestly, this is something I hope they put in the game in the future, at least in assist mode, as it could also help out newer players. One mod that I find just straight up insane is called Lose a Coin Every Second, Die at Zero. Every second that passes in the game, you lose a coin, and when you reach 0, you die. This is a much tougher challenge than you think, as there are just times in the game where you don't come across that many coins, making you have to collect as many as you can so that you can stay alive a lot longer. Another crazy mod is one where someone made it so that small mice begin to multiply with each other, if you know what I mean, creating a horde of them that want to deal damage to you. This takes place in an alternate fan-made sub-area of Cap Kingdom that can be accessed through the hat door near the top of Cap Tower. In a later video, I'm going to go over fan-made levels, so if you know of any good ones, then please let me know in the comments below. Next, I want to look at a few mods that affect Bowser and his boss fights throughout the game, starting with one that actually adds a duplicate of the King Koopa, so you now need to face 2 of them. This makes things pretty tough during these specific fights, on top of it being a bit glitchy as sometimes they phase into each other, looking very odd. Another Bowser base change has him turn into the Dry Bones version of himself, giving you the feel that you're facing off against a much more menacing nemesis. This is a pretty badass look for the big bad, and come to think of it, is the only undead character I could think of in the game, There might be a pair of bones, but I might be wrong about that. The final Bowser-based mod I want to look at is one that makes him the main character, changing the game's name to Super Bowser Odyssey. Now, I won't lie, it does look like you're playing as Bowser Jr. and not his father due to the obvious size difference, but I still think this one is very well done. By far the funniest mod you'll see in this Funniest Mods video is one that adds a troll level where if you select the wrong pipe, then you'll straight up get rickrolled. I'm not sure I can play more than like 5 seconds of this song before getting claimed, but here it is really quickly. It sucks that probably the biggest meme song of all time can't even be played without my video getting claimed, but we still have Megalovania. One mod that seems a bit useless, but is still kinda cool, allows you to control the speeds of bullet bills. This is done by increasing or decreasing how fast they're going by using the D-pad, which can cause some pretty crazy things to happen in areas where these baddies show up. Just check out how fast they can actually go. One mod that I don't really understand is one that removes all bonks from the game, meaning if you run into a wall, Mario no longer will get stunned and knocked down. I do get that after playing hundreds of hours of this game that the bonking feature can be annoying, but I've never gone as far as wanting to remove it completely. The final mods we're going to look at are a set that allow you to apply some sort of filter to the game, changing how you see what's happening on your screen. They have pretty much every filter you can think of, including black and white, fisheye lensed, cartoonish shaders, oil painting styles, pencil sketchings, from the inside of a coin, which I don't really get, and many, many more interesting ones. This of course can make things more difficult depending on what you choose, but does at least make things a bit different. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment below what you thought about it, and of course subscribe to my channel. Also, please follow my Instagram at Copycat Gamer. There I upload some cool clips and items from my collection that you won't see anywhere else. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!